now it's not only is it not sniffed out, it's not even smelled. It's not even smelt before it's passed on.
Repeated and repeated.
Yeah, it's like you just take the garbage from this, throw it down the pile.
Well, you're saying looking for an older guy. Well, the talk on the online was this week that Kirk Cousins is going to be let go from Atlanta, and he wants it. And so, all kinds of folks are talking about, oh God, he would be a perfect fit for Minnesota. First thing I want to ask is, if Kevin Stefanski is a new head coach there, who worked with Kirk here in Minnesota, doesn't want him for some, maybe it's just the contract, but if he doesn't want him, coming from a team that had 500 quarterbacks in his house last spring, what does that say about Kirk Cousins and what?
Well, it says more about their situation. That Kirk is not enthralled about being there. Kirk was brought in, and then 5 minutes later they went and drafted a guy 8th overall. Penix is their future quarterback. They restructured the deal to kind of get, they're like the Vikings. You try to get out from underneath. Someone at some point is always going to be trying to get out from underneath Kirk in his contract, it seems. To me, if it's a 1-year deal and it's reasonable, I've seen that where he's going to go next be 1 year, like $20 million. For what you're asking him to come here and do, compete with JJ, knowing the system, that doesn't sound too bad to me. You're going to need a 1 year, probably in that $15-20 million to bring in someone and also give them, say, hey, you have a chance to not only you have a chance to be a starter, sort of like what they maybe should have sold on a better level with Daniel Jones.
Right. Yeah, and 15 even, it seems more than I want to give Kirk, because I want JJ to be the guy, but I have no control of that.
The main thing with Kirk is, and I don't know, 15, 20, it's not, they're not asking me to chip in and pay him. With Kirk, it's got to be 1 year. It's got to be, we need you for this 1 year, and that's it. We can't be unwrapping ourselves from your contract like next year. It's got to be 1 year, 20. And if you win a Super Bowl, we'll deal with that big problem. Yeah, but if you, if you get to that end and we're done with you, we are done with you, period.
Another guy that there's been some chatter about with mutual interest or a possibility or a linkage or whatever is Aaron Rodgers. And neither one of these two guys, Cousins or Rodgers, is going to help getting rid of all the fat because they're old guys. They're old and they're expensive. But do we even entertain that this year? That Rodgers?
Well, you're going to hear Aaron Rodgers. He's going to.